Vietnam is a country known for its unique customs, traditions, and diverse culture. But there are strange and fascinating things here that you can't find anywhere else. One of them is the wife-catching tradition, a unique ritual where men must show their skills and strength to win a woman's heart. But it's not always as easy as it sounds. Another lesser-known story is that some Vietnamese men are proud to show off their bellies, not for their beauty, but as a symbol of confidence and courage. These are just some of the surprising things that will leave you curious and amazed. In this video, we're going to explore 18 weird things that are only found in Vietnam, interesting features you might not have heard of, or that could change the way you see this beautiful, open-minded country. Don't miss out on these strange things because they'll definitely surprise you. Number 18. Wife-catching, a strange cultural practice. Among the many unique marriage customs around the world, one mysterious tradition of the Hmong people in Vietnam has caught a lot of attention: the wife-catching ritual. It's not about big weddings or grand celebrations, but an ancient custom where a man personally catches the woman he loves to be his wife. No dowry, no need for family approval, just love and a surprising wife-catching moment. On quiet spring nights, the man, along with his friends, secretly visits the woman's house to perform the wife-catching ritual. The woman may not agree right away, but according to tradition, once she's gone to the man's house, it's hard for her to return to her parents' home. This carries deep meaning. She has been chosen, and in the eyes of the community, she becomes a valuable and proud member of her family. The wife-catching ritual isn't just about showing love, it's the first step toward an official wedding. After 3 days, the man's family will announce the wife-catching and request permission for the wedding. This isn't just a marriage ritual, it's an important milestone showing the man's responsibility and love for the woman. For the woman, being caught is a source of pride, confirming her value and respect in society. This tradition is a unique cultural feature, with every action and ritual holding deep meaning. What's your take on this tradition? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Number 17. You must bargain when shopping in Vietnam. You've probably never seen a shopping culture quite like Vietnam's, where bargaining is an art every visitor must master. Get ready to enter a world where prices are never fixed, and the real value of an item can drop to a surprising low with just a little skill and confidence. This is one of the interesting secrets of Vietnamese culture that not everyone knows. When you visit markets or stores, if you don't know how to bargain, you might be quoted 3 times the actual price of an item, and you'll wonder, how do I pay this? But don't worry, bargaining in Vietnam is actually quite easy. Sellers always want to make the sale, and if you know how to negotiate, getting a discount is no problem. The key is not to show too much desire for the item. A simple trick is to avoid letting the seller see how badly you want it. Start by offering about 30% of the original price and slowly raise it to 50%. That's a reasonable price you can accept without worrying about overpaying. This is an important part of shopping in Vietnam, and if you want to enjoy the full experience, you'll need to understand that bargaining isn't bad, it's just part of daily life. Have you ever tried mastering the art of bargaining? Number 15. Snake wine, the terrifying elixir. Prepare to step into the world of a drink that's both strange and fascinating. Snake wine, Vietnam's one-of-a-kind miracle medicine. This drink is not only surprising in appearance, but it also has a mysterious backstory and benefits praised in traditional medicine. The process of making snake wine is like a daring ritual. A snake, often a venomous one like a cobra or crate, is cleaned and then placed whole into a jar of rice wine. The venom, which can kill a person in seconds, is neutralized in the rice wine, turning it into a powerful tonic. Sometimes other creatures like scorpions, geckos, or rare herbs are added for extra uniqueness. According to traditional Vietnamese medicine, snake wine is believed to boost health, improve blood circulation, relieve joint pain, and especially enhance male vitality, with the strong aroma of rice wine mixed with the power of the spirit. Inside, this drink often appears at big celebrations or is given as a valuable gift. What makes snake wine even more shocking is its cultural and psychological impact. For those who drink it, it's not just about the taste, but also about proving one's courage. Even just looking at the snake inside the jar is enough to make those with weak stomachs hesitate, let alone take a sip. Snake wine is also a valuable gift during important occasions, symbolizing health and longevity. Vietnamese families who own snake wine proudly display it as a treasure. Guests are often invited to sip some as a sign of hospitality. Foreign tourists visiting Vietnam are often intrigued by the strangeness and mystery of snake wine. Some see it as a unique cultural experience, while others struggle to overcome their fears just to try it. How about you? Do you have the courage to try this mysterious magical elixir? Number 14. Elephant taxi, a unique transportation experience. Imagine crossing vast forests or wading through crystal-clear rivers, not in a modern vehicle but on the back of a giant, gentle elephant, strong yet serene. In Vietnam's Central Highlands, the elephant taxi service isn't just transportation, it's a journey into a unique culture and a deep connection with nature. The most famous spot for this experience is Lac Lake in Dak Lak. For just $15 to $20, you can ride an elephant, feeling each steady step on the vibrant red dirt paths or along the calm lake shore. It's more than just fun, it's a peaceful, close encounter with nature's untouched beauty. These elephants are cared for by their mahouts who have devoted their lives to them, treating them like lifelong companions. Every ride ensures safety while still embracing the wild spirit of the highlands. After your ride, you can even feed the elephants or take memorable photos with these gentle giants. What's special is that elephants are not just a means of transportation, but also a vital part of the soul of the Central Highlands culture. For the Edi and Hmong people, elephants have long symbolized strength, loyalty, and a deep connection to the land. In the past, elephants were involved in all important activities, from transportation and land clearing to spiritual ceremonies and traditional festivals. However, this tradition faces challenges as the number of domesticated elephants in the region declines. From about 500 in the 1980s, there are now fewer than 100 left, raising concerns about their future. Conservation efforts are underway to strike a balance between elephant preservation and sustainable tourism. Number 13. Vietnamese cuisine, weird foods you have to try. Think Vietnamese food is all about pho, banh mi, and bun cha. Think again. Vietnam not only impresses with world-famous dishes, but it's also a paradise for bizarre foods that push the limits of taste and perception. Stepping into Vietnamese cuisine, you'll be amazed by the bold and diverse dishes, some of which sound so unusual they'll send shivers down your spine just by hearing their names. If you've heard of pho, are you brave enough to try Trung Vit Lon Balut? This fertilized duck egg is not only a local delicacy but is also believed to be a health booster. Or, if you're truly up for it, try dog meat, a delicacy in certain regions, considered a lucky dish at the end of the lunar month. And then there's Mam Tom, a fermented shrimp paste that'll challenge your nose but is irresistible when paired with bun dao noodles with fried tofu. How about trying snake wine or even bim bim beep, a bird species-infused liquor believed to boost vitality? If you do, you've joined the ranks of the daring food enthusiasts. Don't forget, in some rural areas, roasted field mice are considered a delicious specialty you can't miss. These clean field mice are roasted crispy and served with fresh herbs. Their unexpected flavor will leave a lasting impression you'll never forget. Of course, Vietnam is also home to plenty of refined and easy-to-enjoy dishes. Banh mi, hailed as the best sandwich in the world by CNN, is a perfect fusion of French and Vietnamese cuisine, showcasing the endless creativity of the Vietnamese people. And if you're truly eager to explore, visit the lively night markets. The irresistible aroma of grilled skewers, crispy ban gio sio sizzling pancake, or refreshing bowls of cheese sweet soup with a variety of toppings will make it hard for you to leave. Ready to challenge yourself with these strange yet flavorful dishes in Vietnam? Share your experiences in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing discoveries around the world. Number 12. The men who love to show their bellies. On a scorching summer day in Vietnam, you'll often see men lifting their shirts to cool down, not just in parks or cafes, but even on the streets or while riding motorbikes. This isn't about showing off, it's their way of dealing with the heat, which can soar to 35–40 degrees C. Lifting their shirt helps them cool off without needing air conditioning or fans. It's not just about cooling down, it's also a symbol of comfort and relaxation after a long day of work. In Vietnamese culture, a round belly is seen as a sign of prosperity and success. Many men proudly flaunt their belly as proof of good health and a fulfilling life. Some may only lift their shirt slightly to catch a breeze, while others lift it all the way to their chest, proudly showing off their commanding belly. Among friends, they might even compare bellies where the person with the biggest belly is considered to be the most well-off. It's a light-hearted and relaxed atmosphere, quite different from the formal rituals found elsewhere. For foreign visitors, this might be a culture shock, but once they understand the reasoning behind it, they'll find it amusing and charming. It's a quirky part of Vietnamese culture that brings joy in simple, everyday moments. Number 11. Ninja leads the street phenomenon that stuns the world. In the bustling streets of Vietnam, there's a phenomenon that has become iconic. Ninja leads. They aren't shadow warriors from Japanese lore. Instead, these are Vietnamese women dressed in full, head-to-toe coverage, riding motorbikes with a style that leaves first-time witnesses in awe. When you spot someone fully covered in a bright sun-protective outfit, sunglasses, a helmet, a mask, and sometimes even gloves, you've encountered a ninja lead. They're so well covered that it's hard to recognize them, but what truly sets them apart is their bold and unpredictable driving style. They typically ride scooters, with the Honda lead being the most common, the inspiration behind the term ninja lead. Whether on a Vision, Airblade, or SH, they all have a distinct riding style, turning left but going right, stopping abruptly without warning, or even confidently riding against traffic. These seemingly outrageous moves have made them an unforgettable part of Vietnam's traffic culture, challenging yet oddly fascinating. Many foreign tourists might think this attire is related to customs or religious practices. However, it's a simple matter of protecting their skin from the harsh sun. In Vietnam, fair skin is considered a beauty ideal, and these women go to great lengths to keep their skin pristine, sometimes looking nearly invisible under layers of clothing. What do you think of the ninja leads? Have you encountered anything like this in other countries? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 10. Beer and the art of enjoying after working in Vietnam. In Vietnam, beer is more than just a drink. It's a vibrant part of the culture, symbolizing connection and joy after work. Hard to believe, but Vietnam leads Southeast Asia and ranks among the top 10 in the world for beer consumption, with an astounding 4.6 billion liters per year, about 47 liters per person. As the streetlights come on, every corner transforms into a lively street-side beer party, inviting anyone passing by to join in. At casual beer spots, a quintessential Vietnamese tradition, you'll find simple plastic chairs and tables, always filled with laughter and iconic snacks. The light, chilled beer, priced at under 50 cents, is the top choice. But beer never comes alone. It's always paired with a variety of snacks, from crispy fried fermented pork roll, fragrant grilled chicken feet, spicy Thai hot pot, to crunchy roasted peanuts, the essential accompaniments for any drinking table. What makes the Vietnamese beer culture truly special is its ability to break down social barriers. On a beer table, there's no distinction between boss and employee, old friend or new acquaintance. Everyone comes together in a lively, inclusive atmosphere. Even if you don't drink, no worries, a can of soda or a glass of fruit juice will magically appear, because here, the joy is the most important part, not who drinks the most. Number 9. Midday naps, the surprising health secret of the Vietnamese. Napping at noon, something many might find strange or impractical, is actually an essential part of daily life in Vietnam. But behind this so-called quirk lies a health secret that not everyone knows. Walk into an office in Vietnam during lunchtime, and you'll be surprised to see staff curled up in chairs, lying on mats, or resting their heads on desks. The office transforms into a peaceful, relaxing space for just 20 minutes. Midday naps in Vietnam aren't just a habit, they're a lifestyle that helps recharge energy for the rest of the workday. While you may think this is just a Vietnamese custom, it's actually shared by many countries, especially those with hot climates like Spain or Italy. These countries split work hours to fit around the hottest part of the day, with midday naps offering relief from the fatigue. Moreover, this midday sleep has some unexpected health benefits. A Harvard study found that people who take regular naps have a 37% lower risk of dying from heart disease compared to those who don't nap. Research also shows that people in Mediterranean countries, where napping is common, experience fewer heart-related issues than elsewhere. Number 8. The ritual of sending gifts to the departed. Have you ever heard of burning iPhones, cars, or credit cards as offerings in a ceremony? Don't be surprised, it's part of a unique Vietnamese custom, burning vang ma spirit money. This tradition isn't just about honoring ancestors, it includes a special ritual of sending luxury gifts to the afterlife. Originally burning gold paper for ancestor worship, this tradition has evolved to include modern items like iPhones, cars, and credit cards, all intended to provide the deceased with worldly goods in the afterlife. People believe these gifts will ensure their ancestors enjoy a life of comfort and prosperity in the spirit world. It's a reflection of the belief in an afterlife where the material world continues to matter, and the gifts sent from the living help maintain a connection between the two worlds. Every time people burn these offerings, it's more than just a ritual, it's an expression of their belief in life after death, where material possessions can continue to exist. This is a deeply ingrained part of Vietnamese culture, bridging generations and maintaining the connection between the living and the departed. Number 7. The unique street culture of Vietnam. In Vietnam, sidewalks are not just for walking, they are vibrant microcosms where all of daily life unfolds right in front of you, full of energy and surprises. This is the heart of Vietnam's street culture, where every square meter tells its own colorful, lively story. In the morning, the sidewalk comes alive with the laughter of elderly people practicing Tai Chi, joggers by Hoang Kiem Lake, and street barbers ready to open their shops at any moment. The busy atmosphere blends with the fragrant aroma of iced coffee and the sizzling sounds of breakfast food stalls that warm the hearts of anyone passing by. As the sun rises higher, the sidewalk transforms into the largest outdoor restaurant you've ever seen. Hot bowls of pho steam-up, golden crispy ban gio sizzle, and fragrant grilled pork bun chae plates neatly appear on small plastic tables. Customers sit crowded together, undeterred by the rush of pedestrians. At night, the sidewalk transforms into a lively social living room, where families and friends gather around simple tables, sharing cold beer and snacks. Conversations mix with the streetlights and the sounds of night vendors, creating a signature symphony of the city that never sleeps. What makes Vietnamese sidewalks special is their chaotic order. A motorbike repair shop can sit next to a sugarcane juice stall, and right across is a bun ryu stand, creating a unique blend of life. However, what's truly astonishing is the rapid transformation of the sidewalk. When the authorities appear, this miniature city vanishes instantly. Plastic chairs and tables disappear as if they never existed. But within hours, everything reappears, lively as ever, a true reflection of the Vietnamese spirit of overcoming hardship. Number 6. Floating markets, the water secret. Imagine a market where all transactions take place on the water, with boats filled to the brim with goods acting as floating floors. This is the floating market, a unique cultural feature that has existed for centuries in the Mekong Delta, where human life and the river are inextricably intertwined. Floating markets are not just trading hubs but also offer mystical, captivating scenes, closely tied to the region's history and development. Famous markets like Kai Rang Ken Tho, Kai Bi Tien Giang and Nga Bay Ho Giang attract millions of visitors each year, not only for the diversity of goods but also for the unique, picturesque settings that are hard to find anywhere else. In the floating market, every transaction happens on the boats. You'll see boats loaded with fresh fruits like mangoes, rambutan, coconuts or mangosteen, while others become floating kitchens, serving bun ryu, ho tiu, or even pre-made iced coffee, ready to serve customers drifting along the river. Notably, traders use long bamboo poles to hang their goods, serving as signs to help customers easily identify what is being sold from afar. This is a clever innovation that maximizes space and boosts business efficiency. These markets are most vibrant at dawn. As the sun rises, light sparkles on the water's surface, the sounds of vendors calling out, oars splashing and engines humming blend into a living symphony. This is not just a market scene but a colorful cultural canvas of the people of the Mekong Delta. If you've ever visited a floating market, did you feel enchanted by its beauty and rhythm? Leave your story in the comments below and share your unforgettable experiences. Number 5. The mysterious twin village when everyone looks the same. If you think twins are rare, get ready to be amazed by a fascinating phenomenon in Hung Loc village, Dong Nai province, where the twin birth rate is so high that it is no longer a rarity but a norm. About 55 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh City, this village is known as Vietnam's twin village, attracting attention from scientists and tourists alike due to its extraordinary rate of twin births. In Hung Loc village, twins are not just a special occurrence but an integral part of local life and culture. The twin birth rate here is many times higher than the global average, with some families having up to 2 to 3 sets of twins in one generation. An interesting theory suggests that a natural chemical in the water supply could be influencing this bizarre phenomenon, but no official answer has been found yet. Hung Loc is also famous for its unique romantic stories involving twins, with twin sisters marrying twin brothers and then having twin children. Imagine a family gathering where it's almost impossible to tell who is who, simply because they look so alike. The twins in this village are a source of pride and an inseparable part of the local culture. Every year, Hung Loc hosts a twin festival, where twins from all over gather to participate in parades, performances and games. This event provides a chance for people to mingle, share stories and honor this remarkable phenomenon. Number 4. The Kingdom of Motorbikes. When you step into Vietnam, the first thing that will astonish you is the king of every road, the motorbike. Motorbikes are not just a mode of transport, but an essential part of daily life for the people here. It's a real motorbike kingdom where the sound of engines is the soundtrack to everyday activities. Imagine standing at a congested intersection in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City. The sounds of horns and motorbike engines fill the air, creating a street symphony without a conductor. In every family, there are usually 2 or 3 motorbikes, and they are an indispensable part of life. With over 60 million motorbikes, Vietnam has a massive fleet of bikes, dominating the traffic. Unlike many countries where cars symbolize wealth, in Vietnam, motorbikes are the primary means of transport, and cars are considered a distant dream. The tax on cars is as high as 200%, making it out of reach for most people. Motorbikes, with their ability to maneuver through tight spaces, are the heroes of traffic, capable of carrying everything from rice sacks to the whole family of 4. The driving style here will also astonish visitors driving the wrong way, not signaling, or even stopping in the middle of the street to buy vegetables. But don't worry, everything operates like a chaotic yet organized traffic ecosystem. Want to blend into this world? Don't forget your motorbike and especially your helmet, not only for safety but also to create those cool, dusty travel photos. What do you think of this unique aspect of Vietnam? Share your thoughts right below this video. Number 3. Vietnamese pride in being descendants of dragons and fairies. Vietnam's history and legends are not just stories from the past but vibrant sources of national pride. The legend of children of the dragon, grandchildren of the immortal, is not just a tale but a firm belief in their mythical origins. The Vietnamese people proudly believe they are descendants of Lac Long Quan, the dragon king of the sea, and Auco, the fairy from the mountains. A mystical love story where 100 children were born from eggs split into 2 groups. 50 went with their father to the sea, and 50 followed their mother to the mountains, giving rise to civilization from the plains to the mountains. From these mythical tales, the image of the dragon, a symbol of power, prosperity, and protection, appears throughout Vietnamese culture. Dragon statues stand proudly before temples, pagodas, and even on the Dragon Bridge in Da Nang, an impressive structure that spits fire and water on weekends. It's not just a tourist attraction, but a symbol of the nation's enduring strength. In Vietnam, dragons are not the destructive creatures of Western myth. Revered as protective deities, they are believed to regulate the weather, protect crops, and bring prosperity to the agricultural nation. Dragons appear not only in festivals but also in everyday life, from architecture to decorative items, symbolizing protection and steady growth. During the Lunar New Year, dragons are the soul of the festivities. Dragon dances and dragon boats not only bring joy but also drive away evil spirits, welcoming good luck and prosperity. Imagine joining in the celebrations, dancing and moving with the dragon to pray for a lucky and prosperous new year. Number 2. The Nguyen surname, Vietnam's largest family. If you've ever visited Vietnam, you've likely been intrigued by a fascinating question: why do you see so many people with the last name Nguyen? Don't be surprised, as more than 40% of the Vietnamese population carries this surname, making it not only the most common surname in Vietnam but also one of the most widespread globally. The dominance of the Nguyen surname stems from exciting historical tales. During the feudal era, kings and emperors often granted their surnames to subjects as a reward for service or to ensure loyalty. Particularly under the Nguyen dynasty 1802-1945, the longest reigning dynasty in Vietnam's history, the number of people with the Nguyen surname increased significantly due to this policy. Prior to that, the Nguyen lords in the southern region also played a major role in spreading the name across the country, creating a Nguyen wave. But the story doesn't end with just surname granting. Historical events like wars and large migration waves also helped make Nguyen a dominant surname. Imagine being in a classroom, calling out Nguyen, and nearly the entire class turns around. This isn't a rare sight, but a typical example of Vietnam's naming culture. What's even more interesting is that, on the international stage, the Nguyen surname can sometimes create challenges for event organizers. Sports teams or lists of Vietnamese artists with numerous names beginning with Nguyen can make it difficult for foreigners to distinguish between them. However, Vietnam has more than just the Nguyen surname. Other common surnames like Tran, Lê, Pham, Vo, and Hoang also play significant roles in the culture and history. Moreover, ethnic minorities in the mountainous regions have unique surnames like Lai Yang or Vang, adding a colorful dimension to Vietnam's identity. Number 1. The world's most beautiful beach paradise. With over 3.260 kilometers of coastline, Vietnam proudly boasts some of the most stunning beaches that can captivate any traveler. From north to south, each beach offers its own unique beauty. Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with more than 1.600 islands rising from the crystal-clear emerald waters, creates a breathtaking, must-see scene. My Khe Beach in Da Nang, ranked by Forbes as one of the most beautiful beaches on Earth, is the perfect blend of modern vibrancy and pristine natural beauty. Nha Trang, a famous coastal city, is the capital of long white sandy beaches, clear waters and magnificent coral reefs. Phu Quoc, the largest island in Vietnam, is known as the precious gem of the country, with untouched beaches like Bai Sao and Bai Dai. Meanwhile, Con Dao not only stands out for its majestic natural beauty, but also has a rich history, making it an ideal destination for those who love tranquility and ecological preservation. Vietnam's seafood cuisine is also an essential part of the exploration journey. From simple dishes like ban can hai san mini pancakes with seafood and fish salad to upscale meals such as lobster grouper and crabs, the taste of the sea is present in every dish. Furthermore, visiting coastal fishing villages gives you the chance to join morning fish markets, where fresh seafood is sold at reasonable prices. Thus, we've explored 18 extraordinary things that can only be found in Vietnam, a country full of surprises and interesting features. These unique customs, open-minded cultures, all come together to create a diverse and vibrant picture. So what do you think of these fascinating things? Was there anything that surprised you or made you curious to learn more? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like and share these exciting discoveries with everyone. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next amazing video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.